Welcome back to Brighter Shores. We're fighting scrawny Ratman guards for 22 hours and 56 minutes, 42,000 Watchman XP, and 20.6 bags of something. Let us see that. There is 34 Watchmen. We've unlocked the Spiky Ball, which is wildly too high level for us to go fight right now, so we're not going to do that. So we're going to stop for a second. Look at our bags of stuff. Basic black leather offcuts. Okay. That's going to be later. Leftover bits of leather, so useful for making small items. I guess that's going to be directly connected to leatherworking. Basic black leather offcuts. We got upholstery, pouches, pet collars. That could be black leather. We go look at exactly what I need for everything. Anyways, what we're really worried about getting here is specifically the Watchman levels, though. So, for the time being, that's fine. Level 36 is the next one. We are at just over 34. That's pretty possible. Like, get everything we're gonna get here. Deposit all these for later. Alright. Well, that should work. That should work. Back to the Ratman. 24 more hours of the scrawny Ratman grunts. 44,000 more speed. 21.6 more sacks of this leather. Brings us to 35 Watchmen. Stop there. Well, that's pretty good. Let's see. 35, we're very close to 36. And that's where we unlock the next bit here. So we should probably do that first, since we need to do some active training anyways here. So why not? Let's see what we want to fight here. Might even be able to fight something new. We didn't previously have the levels to fight. 39 eyeless zombie. Probably not. Probably not. What would we want to fight here? We're technically level 35. We're also not like super powerful here by any means. We'd probably get some drops here if we actually work for it, but I'm not gonna fight things for super long. And up towards the sewers? We are up towards the sewers. There's some sickening sewer fiends. Yeah, they're weak to our range attack. Let's see if we can make that happen. We only need to get a tiny bit of XP here. And they'll be able to get that knowledge point used up. They'll be ready for future Watchmen adventures, which we're going to have at least one more, just to get it up to 40 here. Probably going to be 2 more, realistically. Alright. There's the level 34 Maw chests. That's too high level. Over here and fight the sewer fiends. They are aggressive, and I think they have a range attack, but should be okay. I mean, maybe it'll be okay. Maybe it won't be okay. 2-handed attack. Yeah. That was some bad hits. 4. Awesome. Bringing it back? Maybe. Yeah. We're doing some really, really terrible hits here. It's not great. We really could use a potion. Also takes time to use a potion though, so whatever. Go find something weaker. Our armor's not good either. As much as any higher level actually makes much of a difference. But it's common, so at least getting some uncommon or rare would be at least something. Alright, back up here. Up to Chronopolis. Yep. Yeah, it's the correct episode of stuff, so that's not our mistake. Could probably check the equipment here. See if there are any level appropriate guard commons or Watchmen commons. Or at least be an improvement. Constantly keeping track of all our different equipment. It's definitely something here. Work with what we got. All we really need is numbers. Okay. Trade here. You got any Watchman stuff? Level 32 common gloves for Watchman. Level 32 legs. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'll take those. It's gonna help at least a little bit here. Beautiful. Okay. Equip these. That is, yeah. That's upgrades across the board. That is upgrades across the board. Now the only weak spot is the 18 common feet. Of course, if we actually got some uncommon or rare items, that'd be obviously even better. With that much upgrade, surely we could go fight some more of these lower level guys here. We just need to get 1,000 XP on the sewer fiends here. We fought them before. Should be fine. Just barely, though. Kind of just do need to make a whole bunch more potions. That'll just kind of work itself out here. Just really, most of the time, don't want to spend the money on the potions. Just feels like an unnecessary cost. But we would need to find things we can actually fight if we want to not ever use any potions. So. Okay. Start with their weakness attacks here. Love it. If we can avoid hitting like 4s, that'd be great. And see, if we hit like 4 times harder, it's a much easier fight. Oh, there's an 8. They hit hard too, though. Common Rogue Top, level 24. So that's not going to be as good. Range attacks in. Switch back to this. This is significantly stronger than our one-handed weapon here. We also technically might be taking more damage since two-handed doesn't have the shield or something. It's also slower, which could be a problem. Gets the job done. Making it. We're making it. Speed is definitely a whole another factor here. There's also, for various monsters, like movement-based things you can do to technically do better. When they only hit a 1, that's totally fair. That's just how the game works. Not our problem. Common shield here, level 36. Grumpy Brute unlocked. Common 24 shield, not better. Okay. Well, that's good. Let us unlock that, because we need that here. New rewards. Grumpy Brutes unlocked. There you go. Fantastic. Next thing on the list of things I want to do here, while also getting more knowledge points and everything, I want to go through and see if there's anything we could do that we don't have the card of yet. Guard is very much complete. Next thing is level 41. Well, that's no good. Chef has everything. Yep. Fisherman. We need to go get a couple things here. Let's go see that. Port to Hookport. Let's go all around the place. Get some stuff done. Squeeze out all the experience that is possible to squeeze out from everything. This shows us where we are really sitting here. With how far we are from all the different levels and stuff. Sell these for a little bit here, I guess. Well, that's fine. Sell 2 bits. Well, 1.5 gold. It's not terrible. Alright. So, for fishermen, we need to catch a flounder. That's going to be over there. We also need to get some spotted macabit, which we're going to be doing the passive for here. So we just grab a inventory's worth of that. We'll do that here. Let's see what macabit require. What are we working on? Macabit. They want grubby grubs. Okay. So, gonna hold off on that for a second here. I think we have a grub thing. We had gray louse as a forager. I think that's the same thing. Probably check though. Grubby grubs. Yep. Oh, no. Look at that. 20. The gathering skill in the place that doesn't exist yet. Ah, that's unfortunate. So still 20, 26, 148. Alright. So I can be able to get that. Can we get any of these other things from places? Alright, this is the 26 forager for the sea slugs. Slippy sea slugs, slippy sea slugs. So they're used for the higher level next one too. Okay. We're currently doing macabit, which we can't get the stuff for. And that's gonna be, I mean, I guess we don't need to purchase them right now then. A grubby grub. What does the other ones need? 45 gatherer for these ones. 48. 38 forager for these at 34. 20 grub, the place that we can't get the things from. 38 forager. So we definitely want to be able to do some foraging. Should we set the question what the first forager stuff is for? It's gray louses. But we do need some grubby grubs. We'll just buy one grubby grub for right now. Grubby grub. Buy just the one. We're gonna end up not even just using the one. It's gonna be a whole separate thing. Right, where are these at? Spotted macabit are at the salty swine. So it's down by the docks here. That's at the boat. Okay. So straight down onto the boat. And the flounders are gonna be over here. Okay. So let us get all the fish stuff under control here. At level 28, we get the cast net for placid bass. That's gonna be something different. Kinda. Ish. Might get a level here anyways. Very close to 27. That's neat. We're gonna be catching a air tube flounder. The flounders aren't used for pretty much anything, so we'll just end up selling that, I guess. Here is the spotted macabit. Passive training that we are going to be doing, because we need these for the cooking passive that we get next. So this is going to be one of the activities we actually are going to be looking at. That'll be good. We pull up 1/200th of a macabit and get the first time XP bonus to level 27. One more level for the next unlock. Beautiful. Okay. So we need to put this back in the bait box. We need to put this in the fish box. I guess the cooking ingredients box. Yeah. Well, that works. And there's no reason for us to be out here getting these flounders. We'll stab a single arrow tooth flounder for its first time XP, which is 460 more. Okay. And for this guy, doesn't look impressive being a flounder. Never a sad time. Just sell it to the stall. That's okay. Alright. What's that? We need to forage anything? We need to forage the gray louse. That's at the round little stump over here. Let's head that way. Let's see what these gray louse are even for. They might be for nothing. It's entirely possible. We also have the monument pieces. that we need to do forager stuff with. That's going to be a worthwhile active training thing to do. Work on getting the whole monument stuff done. And each level requires way more monument pieces, so that's going to be good. We got the street louse here. That's just for fighting. Rotten tree stump. Forage. This. It's not for food stuff. It could be for a potion, I guess. There's some wild stuff that go into the potions. Suppose we're about to find out, aren't we? Yes, we are. What we got? It is... that. Gray louse. A much smaller cousin of the street louse. It looked like it had something there. For 26 alchemy. Okay. 26 alchemist. It doesn't say on these that's for those. That's for the wealth potion? Okay. So that's a reason to get these, so we can make those potions. It's all connected. It's all connected. Okay. So here we've got, that's everything for now. Potions. We need to grind some slugs. One thing we can't do is make some of these things, because we don't have the final passives unlocked here. Let's go grind some slugs. We're 8% away from being able to get bowls or key rings. We need to just get one more knowledge point. We can unlock the last thing. If we just mostly train with the passives, we shouldn't get into a position where we actually need to spend a knowledge point on experience or whatever. So grind slugs, pay 2 copper for each one you do. Alright. We're gonna grind the slugs, doesn't use any resources, and it pays us. Alright. There you go. That is the last passive here. Alchemist, grind slugs. Ebsworth needs some slug paste. Level 20. It's gonna be mostly potions here, then also sometimes just this, which doesn't require ingredients, doesn't make anything, just works. I do wonder how much we're gonna get use out of these potions here. Passive wealth potion just makes a potion really slow. It's gonna be something. I'm just gonna let this keep on giving us some XP here while we look at the next things. Out in the forest, we're a level 32 scout. Could probably kill a level 28 viper. Might be dangerous. So let us go put things where they need to be here. This is a potion ingredient. There you go. We've got a piece of food, a piece of bait, and a fish. It's getting all the stuff put where it needs to be. And then we'll just be able to see if we've unlocked anything at all. If we get higher levels. Except for the combat stuff. That's still locked behind being able to actually defeat such enemies. At some level, the boss fights are actually easier than regular enemy fights, because they have timing where you can actually drink a potion and things. That has saved us quite a bit so far. Okay. So we'll sell this fish. That doesn't do anything. And that's out to the forest. Let's see what else we might need to do there. Frequently fish stall. Sell that. As we're going down to the forest, we're also going to put on the Hope Forest equipment here. Equip forest equipment. Lovely. Teleport to the forest. Okay. Very acceptable. Could look around to see if there was other things in here we needed to do. Just to, like, move between things more effectively. One problem at a time, though. Vipers up this way. Alright. That's the only lower level enemy here. That might still be challenging. We at least have some uncommon armor here. Equipment is slightly better. It's passable at least. Want to run into distance here. Range attack's okay. Looks like it's getting us there. I only have an uncommon ranged weapon here, so it only gets 3 shots. Slightly unfortunate. Looks like we can beat this guy though. Immune to Tempeste. That would not be a good matchup if we were actually using that. Oh, just barely. Common robe top. Not an upgrade. That is the last scout thing we could realistically do. We do have the Moss Monster. 1 passive. Stone clearing. Let's do it this way. Let's see about that. One thing that's more difficult, and is not really tracked anywhere in-game, it doesn't seem, is any passive combat that drops items. That's something to just be aware of, I guess. Passively beat one of these guys down here. We'll be back to these later if we want to do more scout passive. It's high enough level for the combat changes, so we're probably not going to worry about it. There you go. Speed and just money. That's fine. That's okay. In theory, we'd be able to just purchase anything that monsters would drop anyways. That's the dream, at least. Anyways, let's see if we got anything in the Gatherer department. Need the Goldrath Beetroot. The Rotting Log Canopy Lane. That's right here. Well, that's fantastic. This is the log? That's the log. Let's get it. 1 bit of this. Coming right up. Okay. And this is good. This gets us a bit of that, and it's used for cooking. Okay. Yeah, this is for the next cooking bit here. We need the beetroot and the macabit. So we're gonna need to do this before we can do the cooking passive, which is also something. Alright. That's everything in Gatherer. Yeah, this count we're missing pieces, but we can't fight those too strong. Does make a lot of annoying holes in the list of things we've unlocked card completion, but it is what it is. Woodcutter. We've cut all the wood. Carpenter. We've carpented everything. So those are going nicely. That's it for here. Anything we think we can fight Minefighter? Absolutely not. Someone managed to fight something almost on level here. That's wild. There is all those. So no Minefighter business to deal with. Bone right, we need to make a comb. So we need to do that. Teleport to the mines. Alright. We're gonna need something bone-like for that. Let's see when we can forage bone things. That's definitely something. This is bone right. We do have this unlocked too, so yeah, we can. Knick-knack combs. Let us go check the recipe book here. See if we can glean some information. Should be possible. The bone stuff is over this way. Okay. the Bone Works. Or the Bone Works area with the books. Either's fine. It's over here somewhere. Here's the book. What need us to make the combs? Knickknacks. Gnawed sheep ribs. Level 68. Oh no. That's gonna be wildly expensive, isn't it? When it could be expensive. Level 20 for these combs. Level 68 gatherer. Oh boy. Level 117, 169, 288. Skills that don't even places that don't even exist yet. 473 for the 120 for the 132. Oh, that's outrageous. Is this better? It comes from a place that doesn't exist yet. Oh boy. Yeah, bone right might be a problem here. Bone right might be a problem. We need that for a quest. How expensive are these bones gonna be? Oh no. Ludicrous level requirements for the knickknacks here. Bone store. What's the damage? Fuma shard, goat horn, ram horn, sheep ribs. It's 5 silver. It could be worse. For something at level 68. What's been munching on this gnawed sheep rib? Oh boy. Yeah, it's 68. So when we actually get these ribs at level 68, we're gonna be wildly not needing them anymore. That's for level 20. I don't think we can justify getting to 68 gatherer to continue the training here at level 20 bone right. We're gonna buy one of these. Go to the singular passive here. And think about our options. It is 68 gatherer. Oof. I don't think it's gonna get better, is it? There's these too. Divination. That's something else entirely. Where is the knickknacks? It's over here. Okay. Make one nick of the knack here. In theory, it would sell for a lot, since it's such a high cost ingredient. But also, it's a lower level creation, so it might not sell for more, which is its own problem. Okay. Here's the passive XP. Damn it. We can store this in the bone bank for later. Now what can we do with this? So it's back to the bone shop. Alright. I'm gonna put this in the cooking shop. It's ingredient. Sell this. 27. It's fine. That answers the bone right question. Can also make skeletons. So we're not spending huge money on the bones all the time. We're doing other things too. You figure out what all those are going to require. So it also requires bones. I think the skeletons are more just assembling things. That should be fine. Miner. Got a few different things we need to do here. Eliminate iron. Which is literally right here. Lovely. Probably in the room we're currently in, isn't it? Mine a single one of these. We're gonna need more than that to make any actual iron stuff. A moderate source of moderate iron. Alright. And then cream soapstone at the gassy grotto. And white alabaster at the Riverside Goblin Cave. I think we have both of these unlocked. Let's go that way. And the only ones we don't have are the bowls and leather offcut trinkets stuff. Alright, make our way through here. Even though fighting these is the best thing we can do right now for that. We're not currently equipped for that and don't want to. Cream soapstone. One chunk of this that we can use for turning it into something else. Mine a cream soapstone chunk. First time we ever did this, so we just breezed straight past this passive balls. There we go. That's for 32 stonemason. Cream soapstone is soft and thus easy to carve. For 32 stonemason. Cream soapstone figurines. Yep. Okay. Not gonna worry about that. Let's go get the last chunk here. Some white alabaster. It's up near the river. Make our way through here. What's on the other side of the river? That'd be unfortunate. We'll find out, won't we? Not many bridges across this little river here. We will see. Oh, yes. That's the last mining chunk. We could definitely do this to level 42. That'll be alright. Yep, it's on the other side. Alright, it's fine. We'll run it back. Alright. It's something. It's something. You just avoid some tentacles here. Which is easy enough. Alright. Cross the river on the bridge here. And make our way there. Once all the rooms are in the circle, we can just go all the way. Works for me. Even just put a bunch of this stuff in the storage rifts. That would get it to where it needs to be. Not a bad idea. Shouldn't need more inventory space right now, so we can just finish up everything here. Okay. White alabaster. So this is what we can currently do for the minor passive. That's going to be competing XP-wise with us getting more of the Deathstone and Brimstone and all that. Explosives. So that. It's at 40. This is for the 42 stonemason. So we're going to need this later. We're not going to get any more of this at all. Okay. Yeah, the card pop-up there says what it's actually for. This one does too. White alabaster, 3742. Doesn't say it on the inventory card. That's weird. So we'll need that later. That's fine. Alright. Next up is Blacksmith, where we need to make the level 22 basic broadsword. The Goblin Workshop down this way. Okay. Let's teleport down that way. That was the level 22 one. Just kind of skipped over that. We were working on making other stuff. We made all the other things. Interesting we skipped that. We got to level 20. We can start doing all the passive business. Just kind of stopped worrying about it. Alright, basic broadsword. What do we need for this? Probably missing one of the components. It is 6. Sometimes Flatnium ore. Flantium? Just Flantium ore? Flantium ingots. Got any Flantium in here? Flantium ingots. Alright, just make a broadsword. I don't know why we didn't do this before. Probably because it needs a... Oh, it doesn't need any. If the reason we did it because it was 6 pieces here. That's a bit much. Okay. So with this, we're going to have 2 of these bars left that we can't do anything with. So we can sell these somewhere. Because we're not going to need any more of these. This is level 22, and this is the highest level thing made with this. Already made everything else higher level. We don't need any of these at all. Wench it. Here is our broadsword. Only for Crown Knights. Gets us level 37. Can now forge a moderate rapier. Alright. Well, that's a new unlock then. A moderate rapier. What do we need for that? Do we have it? This one needs laterite iron ore. That thing no, that's luminite iron ore. This is level 2. Requires the level 2 mining item. Nope, it was the moderate. That does need the limonite iron ore, 27. Okay. So we've never done that before, so we don't have any more. We could totally just go and mine some more. Or we could go purchase it. That'd probably be quicker. How many do we need? It's like, what, 4? Just make sure we get the right amount of stuff here. We're just making the level 37 rapier here. Needs 4 of this ore. Alright. We'll have to keep an eye on whether or not things are still profitable as we get higher levels here. Because we're going to be making probably less higher quality stuff. So, it does become a question. Trade. Get the luminite iron. There we go. And can we sell these here? We don't need these for anything. Use a Goblin Forge or an Ingots Bank. Okay, can't even sell those anywhere. Need to make them into something. Don't want to. Let's get these out of the inventory. Not needed. Don't need more things clogging up the storage boxes. It's already gonna be enough of a problem here. This is with Goblin Smelter. Anything else we need for this? Goblin Smelter, Goblin Smorge. Forge. This is the Goblin Workshop. Goblin Smelter. Here's the ore. And this just uses bellows. That's not even wasting a gas charge or anything, so that's fine. Pump it. I also don't need any wood pieces. That's also great. And just make it. That is a knowledge point. Alright. We'll get the buff limestone bowls. Beautiful. Now we just have one thing that we don't have the stuff for. For one rapier here. It's gonna be level 37. It's not terrible. We can't use it, so there's that. But higher level stuff gets us higher level stuff. So this is going to be the last blacksmith item for a while. Don't know if we have even got a bunch more Shinerium here for these circlets. Just pass XP for that. Go. We have a bunch of those Shinerium in here. All we have is Adathril. So we have no Shinerium. We're not going to get more. It's a higher level here. With the circlets, which is 42 minor. We're not too far from that. So we could make that happen for more of this. That's something. Alright. Stone Mason. Make a buff limestone bowl. Alright. We have the limestone. What level is that? Buff limestone was at 20. Probably did that. That should be alright. Make a buff limestone bowl at the sculpting room. Alright. So we will be able to make some stonemason progress, at least. Until more weird things. Alright. We're gonna need some buff limestone. We have 41 of the buff limestones here. It's gonna be plenty. Over here at the stoneware bench. Which one? 20. Alright. Limestone bowls. We can make a good amount of these. I guess to the next upgrade level requirement. Maybe. Can always just buy more of the ingredients though. So that's something. Here is 1/200th of a bowl. Amazing. And that is that passive XP gotten. Alright, this one actually needs to be sold to the stoneware guys here. Machine. Or some stone workshop station. That here. What grabs stoneware assortments? I think this is here. And my grab. There you go. You can have this bowl. He doesn't sell anything. He just buys stuff from us. I guess he wants the bowls. That. There you go. Alright. And that is everything in the mine. Taken care of. Back out to the last area, Chronopolis. Can't fight the stronger enemies. We can go fight a brute, though. The Dusty Nook. It's down by the zombies. We could try to fight a zombie. I don't like my chances, though. Let's get the Chronopolis equipment on. Teleport out there. We can give it a shot. If it's going bad, we just, well, probably die for the most part. Or we could try to leave, technically. Technically. Or use a potion, but if it's gonna be dangerous every time, chances of failure, it's more annoying to have to use the potions. There's also the damage increasing potions, which is also an idea. No. It's something. Let's see what we can do here. Against the zombies. Alright. They're vulnerable to Infernae. Our turret weapon is just such a thing. So maybe we can win. It's a dream. Alright. That's a good hit. More like that. That'll get us this kill. 5 is not quite as good. Ah, so close. That's doable. That's doable. Might not get any drops here. Let's go sell this. Sell all. Our bank. We're going to get another knowledge point. Not great. So we're still going to have the last bit here. We're not going to have available to us. Alright. But we've pretty much figured that out. Key ring is made of this kind of leather, which is this kind of leather. So we'll get that here. That. Test our metal against another zombie here. We could try to use the invulnerability if we're getting low. But by the time we know we're gonna fail, we've pretty much gotten to a position where we don't have time to escape. Can make use of the range attacks here, so that's nice. We're doing decent. At 2. Oh, they hit a 1. It all evens out, kinda. Well, that's a good hit for us. Victory! We did get another piece of equipment here. It's untuned 39 common. Yeah, that's not quite enough. It might be good enough for something though. You have to take a look at that. Here's a couple grumpy brutes. We'll just hit them here one time. We're gonna be back here momentarily to finish up working on the Watchman to 40. This is where this is. Just over here, in a corner, fighting these guys. They drop anything? That's the next question, isn't it? They drop money. There you go. Okay. Yeah, 39 common top here. Is that good for anything? Let's check the Quartermaster. Currently wielding this here. 12 rare. So that is plus 30 levels on a common. So it's almost better. Not quite though. Is an upgrade for the mines. It is 11 levels better here. Plus 15 to this. Be a 36, so it's only slightly better. This is an 18 rare, so it's plus 30, so that's not better. This is a upgrade for our mine equipment. So we'll get that put in. Untuned stuff is definitely something else. That's good. Alright, what else we got? We got the forensics. It's at the forensics lab. Which is not with this. Okay. There was forensics potions. I'm going to see if that's somehow related here. There's also a potions bank here. So I might need forensics potions for these. That would be something. Okay. Eventual forensics. We have basic forensics potion. Okay. So this requires 32 alchemist. That's difficult. So we need to do alchemist stuff first before we can get to that. To grind some slugs, make wealth potions, then we can make the forensic potions. I mean, we need to get alchemist levels anyways. So that's something we could do. Let me get back to here to be able to do that. There's not a potion supply here. So we need to go and get a potion to start doing that. And we won't want to just purchase all the potions, because then we'd be in a position where we're going to end up making the potions eventually here anyways, on the course towards what we actually want to be doing. And then we won't need it. Then we get back to evidence file, which is just free. And interrogations are also free. The fact that they don't supply us with the potions. Come out to the Scar House, an experienced detective look at some basic forensic samples. Fortunately, you'll need to supply your own forensics potions. I've run out. I get paid for this work? Of course. Standard pay based on the complexity of the forensics procedure. What are the samples? As they've been retrieved from crime scenes, people tend to leave minuscule amounts of their essence on anything they touch. Call them diminutive nature aspects, and identify with forensic potions. Handy for identifying potential suspects. Where do I get forensics potions? I used to get them from Emsworth Apothecary in Hopeport. I've been able to get there recently. You might even be able to make them yourself in the apothecary. Alright. I'll do some forensics later. That's the idea. Unless we want to go and actually do detective stuff actively. There's a bit more work. Can't just go do some stakeouts. So we get half XP. Alright. I think this is the one thing we haven't done. I guess there's two things we haven't done. Get a potion to do this, and then also the leather worker, which we haven't even unlocked to make these with the stuff we get from here. Basic white leather offcuts at the outer market. Let's go there. Get a chunk of white leather offcut. That'll be something. That'll be something. Okay. Merchant passives. Let's get us soap stall assistant, green olives, deer leather offcuts, greengrocer stall assistant, sheep leather offcuts. We know that the other leather offcut came from just fighting, so that's something. I have some basic white leather offcuts if you help out at my stall. Alright. So we help out here. Fully guaranteed leather. Can I have some leather? Asks this customer. Yes. Buy your leather today. We're also just going to hang out here, letting people steal from the shop we're working at, because we're not currently working as a detective. Barely used leather. Alright. That is here. And small scraps of leather have their uses. If we look actually in here, we can see it's level 20 leather worker. Which we can't do, because we haven't unlocked that yet. That's the only passive that we currently haven't unlocked. That will change based on what we get up to. Alright, let's go to the mine. I guess we'll get more explosives. Could wait until we're at a point where we don't need the stuff we're making from the mining passives. But it looks like we're probably going to need everything we get from the miner passives, so I wonder if there's going to be a good point to use this. Maybe if we get too much of certain things, we can come back and get more of this. With the rarity of things already, I don't know if we're really going to even be able to make anything usable or worthwhile from making the class-appropriate Deathstone items here. We'll still just save the actual Deathstone mining for later, I guess. Whatever. We got plenty of levels to think about what we're doing. It's also Deathstone, so that's the correct stuff. Care about it more than most. And of course, we can always just purchase the explosives here anyways, so. Just gets us some more XP and free stuff. Check our explosives here. We got 48. And we can also just purchase them here for 675 each. We just need to go mine. Save a lot by actually just going to do the mining portion at least. Because the actual Deathstone chunks themselves are wildly expensive. There you go. Let's get our way over to the mines. Obelisk here. Get this attuned. And we're pretty much done. I kind of just do want to go grab a chunk of forensics potion. Just to do the one time. So we've got everything done that we can. We could theoretically do a few more combat first times, but a little bit high level. And be using more potions there too, so probably not. But yeah. So we're just going to be looking out for level ups, see what we can get. Should be good. Okay. Look at that. There's stone back there. So we'll drift up this way. Put this in, sell the other one, grab the forensics potion, do a single forensic, put that in the potion box. It should be good. All this other stuff should just go in their specific locations. all the different banks just all over the place. Yep. Okay. Some rock guys. Deposit this to the ingredients bank. These to the stone bank. This goes into the leather bank. We cannot use the quartermaster rift in the storage rift. I guess that's fine. A port. I think we could. Can't. We have two different things that open up a portal where you store all the stuff into specific places. That one goes to everywhere, except for this one, which only goes to Quartermaster. Because of reasons. Alright. I'm sure there's other things, like in the equipment shop. We could technically get some upgrades here. That's alright. Okay. Upgrades. 11 levels. Not bad. Keep getting common drops most of the time from higher level enemies. Might end up with just full common, which is not good. Alright, let's grab one. If we could just buy a 200th of a forensics potion, that would also be nice. Does not give us that option, unfortunately. Trade. Fear potions, forensics, 21 silver. Okay. Well, we should be able to make these ourselves. We'll buy one. A bit of a waste for just doing what we're doing here. That's alright. Let's get in everything taken care of. Everything except for the one that we haven't unlocked and combat stuff. Now, this answers some of the questions of what's needed for things, where we get stuff, what we're doing, what the plan is. It's looking good. Current plan is going to be getting Watchman to 40, and that'll be great. While actively doing Chef to get to the next passive for that. Because that's the only one currently that needs a thing that we're not going to ever get. Because it's too low level. We don't want to waste money on buying it again. We're going to need that. Potion bank. Forensics potion. Conventional forensics. So we use up a 200th of this potion and get 49 copper for our efforts. Profitable? Questionable. It's something though. We're going to be making these potions ourselves anyways. As long as the ingredients are obtainable, of course. It's all connected. It's all connected. Oh yeah. That's there for later. We've got our correct equipment on. Let's go down to our new passive for Watchman here. At level 36, it's probably going to take both days here to get that to the next level here. And we don't worry about getting to 42 at all, so that's not going to unlock a new passive for us that we need to worry about. So that'll be fine. We're just going to fight these guys for a while. And then, I guess we're really getting to the point where consider if we want to just do a bunch more passive training, more time between things here. Because the amount of experience required to get active training to the higher levels here for the quests is going to be a lot. Yeah. It'd be the same thing over and over too, so might just make this more of a system. We'll see how we're feeling, where we're at, what our options are. Next time, goodbye.